everybody. It is good to see so many people here. First thing I want to do is to thank you, Greg, Marine Park Civic, and to all the parents associations of all the Marine Park schools for getting together and getting up and speaking out and doing the right thing. So I think we should give Greg and everyone you know, I got an email, some of you may have gotten it as well, I don't know, an email from someone at the Department of Education a few days ago saying, here's a fact sheet about the HLA, the school that will be an IS 278 next September. And I looked at that email and I said, I don't understand. You're holding a hearing to get the input of the community on May 26th. Why are you telling me that that decision has been made? So I sent an email back on saying, this is what irritates all of us who are involved with the schools, is that you don't really care what we think. You have made this decision. You are determined to ram it down our throats. All right? And you are just going to hold this hearing. Someone will sit on the stage, probably doodle on a pad, all right? And then you will go back and do what you want without regard to what the elected officials here want, the parents here want, the community here wants, and that's unacceptable. So I got an email back saying that they had misspoken. I ran into the young lady who sent the first email, her supervisor wrote back. A couple of days later, saying we spoken. Of course, the decision hasn't been made yet, of course. All right? And you can laugh at that because I did. And I ran into the young lady who had sent the original email, and we had not met before, so it was kind of ironic. She was walking into the mayor's side of City Hall. Someone introduced us, and she said to me, quite confidentially, Councilman, I agree with you. They understand, everybody understands what the Department of Education is about. This is why we fight about mayoral control of the schools. I mean, you know, there are a lot of myths out there that, you know, that mayoral control of the schools has actually improved education in our city. And I don't buy it. And the statistics don't support it. But if nothing else, this is an example of what's wrong with mayoral control of the schools. Because they really have the power to ignore not only all of you, but me as your elected city representative. Now, I know Senator Goldman, who was up in Albany, Assemblyman Maisel has some representatives here, he's also up in Albany tonight. I know they are 100% on our side. But there's going to be a vote for mayoral control up in Albany in some form. All right? And I read yesterday that Malcolm Smith, who's a Democratic leader in the state Senate, has said that since there are some Democrats that are so adamantly opposed to giving the mayor control of the schools, he may need some of his Republican colleagues to vote for it. Now, Marty enjoys a much better relationship with the mayor than I do. People who are laughing kind of know, you know, the mayor has said a number of things about me, one of which to my wife, that I was a pain in his behind. And he did say, and I was actually kind of proud of this, he said that I'm no shrinking violet, and when I'm on the other side, I can be rather irritating. I'm going to be as irritating as I could possibly be. And to further that irritation, what I'm going to ask all of you to do, first of all, by a show of hands, how many of you have already called 311 to register your opposition? Okay. Those of you who don't have your hands in the air should go home and do it tonight. Those of you who have need to find a neighbor and make another call. Alright? Because I'm telling you, they know we're out there. The 311 operators know what the deal is. The minute you say, I'm calling about IS 278, alright? They know. And the mayor is clocking those calls, and we have one chance, and one chance only, of, and I'm going to say reversing this decision because I do it in nature, and that is if the mayor of the city of New York in an election year feels the pressure from all of you. He is opening a campaign headquarters on Flatbush Avenue in this